not natty. But can we take...
Come on, man.
Wait, how old is he?
58, I would guess.
Oh, Israel Adesanya, UFC fighter.
I don't know.
Former champion.
With that much
gyno on stage.
No,
very
and that
evident.
much lies and that much pretending he doesn't know about gear.
Yeah.
When you're pretending that you don't know anything about something, it's like, why are you doing that? Oh, I've never heard of Anavar, for example. Like, if you're going to lie to that extent, I don't even know where I would get steroids. Really, you're a world champion and you don't know where you would get it from your friend at the gym.
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes.
You just scroll on.
You can't really tell from the photos.
I can kind of see the gyno. I can kind of see
it was
it.
way more
not
extreme than that. Type in Israel gyno.
Okay.
And he said, "Oh, it can't be gyno from steroids because I only got it on one side, not both."
That's
and I'm
normally
like,
how it
"Are you
works.
kidding?
Oh,
I had gyno on
wow.
one side and not the other."
Jesus, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, he's in a boxing
Oh
match,
my
and I'm like,
God.
"Actually, just don't hit him
I'm
in the
pretty
boob."
sure he did a press conference
Wow.
where he said it was from weed or
Weed.
smoking
It's like,
weed.
really? I smoke weed.
And I thought that's really clever because
On one
weed
side?
can cause gynecomastia.
That's not even like a
men.
small
Not on
amount.
one
Like,
side
that's-
that quickly in that much time.
That is too suspect.
Jesus, that is massive.
What's the final verdict, guys?
I would say
There's
he's not.
no
Not
way
natty.
natural.
Not natty.
He needs AIs.
Alex-
Somebody give this guy AIs,
Alex
man.
thinks he's natty. Conor McGregor currently.
Oh.
He was not natural as he
I don't
got
think he was-
injured after that injury.
I would have to agree.
Peptides?
They didn't
I think
test
he
him
was
for
always
over a
natural
year.
until he stopped competing and stopped fighting.
His face has changed. He's put on 20 pounds of muscle.
He's huge. He got big.
It
I
doesn't
don't
look
think he's
normal.
natty.
I
Even
don't
back
think-
in the day, I don't think it was natty.
No, I
That's
think
a good one. Even
I
in
think-
back in the day,
I think
was
he was
natural?
natty back then only because he would parade around
like he
people
was.
that were like he was obviously outing people for being on steroids. When Nate Diaz called him out for being on steroids, he was very. You could just tell in the tone of voice. At that point, it was probably natty. Is he natty now? I don't think so. Not
Yeah,
with
I
that
think
much
he was
size
natural
gain.
back then, although many people will think, no, he was on something the whole time. And they'll say all UFC fighters are.
I don't really
actually
follow
believe
UFC,
that.
and I don't really follow Conor.
They are, in fact, drug tested a lot, so unless the promoter or someone
But how
was able
easy
to
it is?
shelter
How
that and
easy it is to
fake
kinda-
It's easy in the
Yeah,
off
right.
season for sure if you're
It's
not competing.
absolutely zero
Very
easy.
easy.
See, these guys, they don't know. They're being drug tested anonymously 10 times a year. They knock on your door and they show up. You piss in here. You
There
like
you go.
out of the blue. Like you don't know it. So off season, they can't just say, "Oh, I'm just going to take something."
And he's passed all that?
all of them.
Oh, well, then maybe he was
It's
natty.
like-
Yeah,
I don't think he's natty
It's
now.
way harder to beat a drug test when you don't know when it's coming.
yeah.
If they tell you, "Hey, I'm coming next week,"
100%.
yeah, you can pass.
Yeah.
But if they open the door right now, are any of us passing?
No.
No. So
No, I might. No.
Yeah,
that-
Oh, no, you might, Greg. You
I'm
would.
on HRT, 100 milligrams every 5 days.
Yeah, but like on your blood panels, you'd pass, right?
they would
Oh,
detect
in
the
case you
exit
guys
that's
didn't
true.
know,
That's true.
we're not natty at all. None of us are really natty
That's
here.
true.
test epitest ratio wouldn't be there.
That's true.
FSH, LH would
Lionel
be highly
Messi.
lowered.
Messi, the
Not
soccer
natural.
player?
Lionel Messi, GH.
GH, really?
They heighted him up.
He was a
8
short
inches.
guy. His
Oh,
coaches
wow.
put him on growth hormones
As
so
kid-
he would
as a
grow.
kid,
As
he was a
Jesus.
teenager.
Like,
Question is,
He would have been 8 inches shorter.
do we think he's on growth now?
I would say
I don't.
yes.
You think so?
I think he's still on it. I think that growth hormone is one of those
So
drugs
why are these plays
highly difficult
Why
to
are these
detect.
high-end plays excused and don't pass these drug tests? But it's
I think
not
growth
spoken
hormone
about.
is one of those drugs that
What do
you
you
can
think
get
it's-
away with
you
because
think
it's
so?
very hard to test for in urine.
And he had a proper
You need-
deficiency as well.
Without
so
blood testing, and I don't think they're knocking on these guys' doors and,
I don't
and
think
giving
so
blood
either.
samples.
I think it's all like legal for him and all like legislated, prescribed and like
You think it's
yeah,
prescribed,
through his
bro?
club. I
if
think
a
it's done through his
doctor
club, yeah.
says it's needed, you can get a TUI slip. What's that called? A TUI, a therapeutic use exemption. TUE.
Okay, the real question
therapeutic
is-
use exemption.
Did
list that
Tristan
you
Lee
can
make
take
The
it.
real question is, would this be enhancing his performance on the field?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
8 inches
definitely.
taller.
yeah.
Speed as well.
Yeah,
maybe.
recovery.
Strength, recovery.
All
Does
of
that does that make it
Everything.
fair for the other soccer players?
No.
Okay.
It's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
And they're going to, I think, a
I mean,
lot of people are
PEDs
going to do
are
that.
PEDs,
Hey,
right?
my
Performance-
son's only 6'3", he's 13. I want him to be at least 6'9", NBA. Give him growth hormone. And I think people are doing it.
Wow. I wish my parents did that.
Millions of dollars down the road. Like, why wouldn't you type
Yeah.
of thing?
John
you know?
Cena,
Not
John
natural.
Cena, definitely natty.
100% natty.
He claims to be natural.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
Next.
My age as well.
Next, Richard Sandrak. Do we know who Richard Sandrak is, guys? I'm going to pop him on the screen right now. For those of you that don't know him,
Natural
he was a
now,
young kid.
enhanced from the age of.
Oh,
I'll
this
say,
guy.
Yeah, you know which
yeah.
one.
No, there was a video.
Unknowingly.
There was a video about
His
him.
dad was feeding
Like
him
he-
D
yeah,
balls.
like he
How
admitted
natty
to
can
it.
you be?
Yeah, he admitted to that.
unknowingly took gear.
Yeah,
as a
yeah, yeah,
child.
yeah. That's messed up, man.
I think he knew and he liked those.
And you know he's not
sandwiches.
the only one that a parent would do that to their kids. You know there's
Really?
kids that are giving their... You know there's parents giving their kids
Yeah.
steroids,
Michael
SARMs. I would say no.
I would
but, like,
hope not.
You would hope not.
There's
right?
definitely people out there
Yeah.
that are certainly doing it,
Yeah.
hoping that their kid will be the
That's
next
horrible.
football star,
I don't
what
even
have
think
you.
of things like
That's
that.
messed
That's
up.
insane.
That's
All
Well, there's
right.
a lot worse.
Yeah.
The
That's
things
true.
that parents do to their kids. So,
That's true.
Not natty. All right,
Yeah,
next
not
one.
natty.
Chris Hemsworth.
oh my God, does anyone think that guy's natural?
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so either.
I don't think
Can we
so.
skip this, guys? Because we all agree.
I mean, like, there's a lot of
Not natty.
CGI as well, but I don't think he's natty. But it's
Yeah,
That's a good point.
I
He
have
definitely-
no belief in the world
think-
that guy's natural.
He definitely-
I would bet my life on this one. It's like
I don't
bet
think he's
the
natural
house.
either. But he also doesn't. I feel like he doesn't look the way he does in movies and in real life. If that makes sense. Like they definitely put some CGI.
There's CGI
to make
too.
him look
I
better.
agree, but I still think
don't think he's
I
natty.
think he's enhanced. Definitely.
I think he's enhanced.
Yeah, we've seen how much muscle he's
Yeah.
put on.
But they make him look even bigger
Oh, yeah.
and better on
All
camera.
right. What about Dana White,
Dana White.
Dana White's definitely not
UFC
natural.
president?
Testosterone, growth hormone. I'm going to go on a limb and say anyone
Hyper-masculine,
that makes more than
hyper-aggressive.
$10 million
His
a
face
year
is
is not
fucking
natural.
red all the time from
His-
hypertension from steroids.
There you go.
Not natty.
Yeah.
Not natty
When
at
you
all.
make that much money, the chances are you're not natural.
But that's like saying anyone
Anyone
who's rich
that's
is not
into
natural.
and almost
In-
anyone
in-
that's
in a
rich
fitness-
that cares about their physique at all is not natural. 95%.
Interesting. What do you guys think of that statement? Let's
I
hear
feel
it.
like it makes sense. I would agree.
You have the money and you
Yeah.
care about how you look. Why wouldn't you go to an HRT
All
clinic?
right. Jeff Bezos.
Not
natty or
natural.
not?
Exactly.
Not natural.
Perfect example.
Definitely not natural.
You seen this
What
guy?
the fuck? I just chucked this guy on the list today, guys. I have no idea.
Mr.
All I know
Amazon.
is this guy's Mr. Amazon with the bald head and the
What does
goofy.
he have? Like $100 billion?
Yeah.
Billionaire.
You should see his transformation.
I have not seen. Can you show me right now, real
A
time? 'Cause
billionaire.
I have not seen.
Okay,
Jeff Bezos not natty.
testosterone alone, the mental, it doesn't even matter about his physique. The
His-
mental
his whole-
Show me this
ability to help
photo.
him make
Bro, look at
more
him before.
money.
Come on.
Oh shit!
And that's not even his physique.
He looks like he went from
You're just
Vin
as-
Diesel.
That's like a shirt. That's a shirt on.
He's
him.
on
It's
them
not
Vin. He's
natural.
on them.
Let me
Vin,
show you a
He's on them
physique.
Vin Diesel gains. All right.
That's
Okay.
another
Show
good
me.
example.
Like show me
Vin
him with his
Diesel
shirt off.
also not
Yeah.
natural.
Oh, Vin Diesel's definitely not natty. But can we take?
Come on, man.
Wait, how old is he?
How old is
58, I would guess.
Oh shit! Oh
He's not
shit!
natural.
He's been drinking some orange juice.
I mean, I don't know the guy enough, but I think he's on that juicy time.
he is.
I would say he's on like the typical test.
I feel like he's on some
I think he's on
Do you think
H-
he's on more than
I think he's on
HRT?
H. I think he's on HRT.
I'm not. Well, HRT is technically hormone replacement
Replacement
therapy.
therapy.
TRT would be testosterone.
Yeah.
So I think he's on.
I think
more
he's
than
too
just
much of a
test.
nerd to be jabbing huge amounts of gear because he doesn't want to die and like lose all his income.
feel like
Anyone that's
I think-
lifting weights that has billions of dollars.
I think he's on HRT.
are going to be like, how do I get there faster?
That's true. But do you see what I mean?
that. Yeah, I'm shocked. Yeah, what the hell?
It's insane.
That's the first I hear of Jeff Bezos, not natty. Wow. Okay. Chris Bumstead, 18 years of age.
Oh, at 18 in the volleyball.
Can we
polo.
chuck up the photo
See, I've
now?
done the natty or not on him, and I claimed he was natural. People shit on me for a year straight, saying you're an idiot. I'm like, this is the Mr. Freaking Olympia. He should be able to look pretty
Ooh.
impressive as a natural at 18
he
to
is
get
so
to that.
dense. He is dense.
He's a big
man.
boy.
Jesus. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was natty.
I would.
The genetics.
I would have to
insane.
say natty, only because it'd be kind of silly to think that a Mr. Olympia four times
I would say it's
can't
natty.
be natural at a
And
young
look
age and can't have a great
ridiculous.
You know, another
genetic
good one would
base.
be Lee Priest at 18.
He's not natural. I
Definitely
don't
not
think, at that
natty.
age.
No.
I think he was natural at 14 and 15 when he looked like that. And Lee Priest, I would say, is probably the freakiest built teenager of all time.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
definitely not
wow.
natty.
Look at that. 20 years old.
Yeah, he was clearly on everything at that point.
Insane.
So what's our verdict
That's
on Bumstead,
19.
boys?
I'm saying natural.
I think
and
he
was-
was-
18
I
years
would
of
say
age.
he's.
And I think he, as
Natty.
he said, like I don't think Chris would lie. He said, I did my first cycle preparing for my first show 3 months before. I did tests. I think it was Anavar.
I think so, too.
And why would we not believe him?
I think he's honest. I think at
Like,
18
why would he
years
have
of
made
age,
the post saying I'm natural here?
He has no
and
reason to
lie.
lie,
He's
yeah.
like, why would he just not have posted it or showed a photo of him a year
But
earlier?
then,
Oh, you know,
but then
yeah.
let's not forget there's people in the industry that take gear and then downplay how much gear they're taking. So it's like
That's true.
So they're still like
That's true.
they're kind of like half
It'd
lying.
be great to see
but
what
it's
is
just-
Chris's
but
cycle,
I
but we'll never know.
No,
but it would be
no,
fun
I
to
don't
know,
think he'd
but
be
like
open
we
about
will
it.
never know.
Yeah, I don't